Yeah, sure. Automation is just absolutely critical. You know, we're seeing here at TechEd just the explosion of automation. You know, for PowerShell version 1, we had 130 commandlets, 230, and now we have over 2,400 commandlets. So just an explosion. And this is critical because back to this issue of like, well, look, I hear IT pros say, well, how do you expect me to invest in the future when my hair's on fire? And the answer is automation. Automate, 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 right? The joke is that the best IT pros are the lazy ones, right? Because they'll work their butt off in order to not do any work. Well, the reality is that if you invest in automation, it creates bandwidth for you, bandwidth that you get to choose how you use it, right? You can go say, hey, I'm going to spend more time with the family, you know, that's great investment. Or you can say, hey, I'm going to spend, now that I've automated this and I've got some time, I'm going to go investigate this mobile technology, this cloud technology, this or that. So automation creates bandwidth for IT pros. It also, by the way, drives up IT quality. You know, we talk a lot about the cost advantages, the cost savings you get through automation. Super important. In reality, IT quality is more important. Because once you have an automated process, right, if something goes wrong, you can, well, first is you have a repeatable process. So anytime anything happens, you know for sure it's going to behave the same way over and over again. And if you encounter a problem, you can go into the script and say, okay, change that, and you deal with that. And then if that problem ever comes up again, it's automatically dealt with. And again, when you know, sometimes, look, sometimes the reality is we don't get to control the timing of the world, right? So if a problem happens on Monday, you know, Monday morning, well, you got some time, you can work at it, etc. But if a problem happens on Friday afternoon, guess what? You still have to deal with it. And so if your way of dealing with problems is to sit in front of a keyboard and mouse and click, 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 well, you're going to be there all weekend. If instead your approach to dealing with problems is, yep, I run this automation and I deal with it, then Friday afternoon, guess what? You get to go home. So no, automation just improves the company and improves the people who automate.